Hello everyone. Today's project is porch sitters. So these back here, they need to be rejuvenated. They've been in since the third week of April, and the zinnias are kind of looking tired. The petunias are looking even more tired. The potato vine I'm keeping because it looks fabulous still, and it's not doing too bad. The insects love it here, but generally I can take off the leaves that are really bad and it looks pretty good. So let's get started. Okay, so here's a close-up of the baskets. This is what their current state. And sorry if I'm moving the camera too fast. I'm not the best videographer. Here are the petunias up close. I have been pinching them back, but they just keep going leggy on me because they're searching for some light out from under the zinnias. And the zinnias have been performing so well since about the third week of April. I got my baskets in way early this year. And here's what I'm going to replace them with. Here's the baby tuts. And what I'm going to do is put the mums, a mum on either side of a baby tut. So I think that'll look really nice with the potato vine coming down. I'm hopeful that the baby tuts are a little bit root bound, but for $7 for 3 of them, I can rejuvenate them. They should be fine. And none of these plants are looking tired at this point. And because I got the mums for probably about $3 each, it should only cost me about $8.50 per basket to rejuvenate them. So that's a bargain, especially with plants that are usually much more expensive. I'm a real fan of the Proven Winners brand. I don't know if you listen to Laura from Garden Answers, but she's the one that uses a lot of the Proven Winners, and she is maybe a believer in this brand. Everyone I've gotten has performed, so I wouldn't imagine that the baby tuts would be any different. I don't think they've gotten the best care, so I'm not going to judge them if they don't do too well through the season, because I can tell they're very root bound. Okay, well, I'll show you what they look like after we get them done. Here's our progress so far. I have removed all the plants and that was really quick. They were just pulling right out of there. It did rain all day today, so the soil is very wet and soft. And I got out our drip irrigation here, which will be changed to white. I have 2 emitters on it, and that's enough for this basket. I thought I was going to need 3, and I may have put 3 in the other one, I'm not sure. But generally, this has been plenty. The basket has been healthy. Water has not been an issue when I put my hand in it. And the plants came out really easy, and it's allowed me to clean up the back of the potato vine, which had a lot of dead leafage that's not getting light back there. And so I was able to clean that out, and you can see all the leaves that came down. And I'm throwing it into this can here. We have part of our city services they will pick up your yard waste on every Saturday morning. So we're able to put it out there, and it's taken with no extra charge but our taxes. Okay, so I'm over at my potting bench, and I just thought I'd show you what I do with the old soil. This is a potting bench my husband made. I'll probably do a video on it because it's been great. But I just removed into just one of these 2.5 gallon buckets or whatever they are from Home Depot, and removed the soil. I do not throw away my soil. I don't know if I'm cheap or if I just think it should be rejuvenated. So it always goes into one of these buckets next to my potting bench, and I have one which will have peat in it. The other one has potting soil, and this one gets filled with a mixture of garden soil and then all the old soil. And then what I will do is I'll actually take some peat and I'll put it in with the old soil. I do this all the time. Every year. I've been doing this for 25 years. And I put some peat in it to lighten it up. We have earthworms already in there. Sometimes I'll put some organic matter in there with it. It already has it because it has root and that kind of thing in it. So what it does is I'll fluff that together later on when I get done in these baskets. It'll be mixed together. I'll let the earthworms do their job. And so that's what I do with all the waste. Okay, so here's a quick look. I got the first one done. The water is running right now, so I had hoped I'd get both of them done before the irrigation came on. I did not. So I have the emitters in there. So it's getting a good watering in. So that's not an extra step I don't have to do myself, but it is going to slow me down a little bit. I turned off the emitters in the other basket. You can see a little bit of bug damage on the potato vine. I do have a little bit of insectile soap here that I will spray. That it's called Garden Safe for organic gardening, insecticidal soap, and I will spray those a little bit. I kind of just do a little preventative. I can't use any of the oil-based here on the deck because it's AZEK decking, which will stain with any kind of oil. So yeah, so this is kind of the after. I really like it. I think it's super cheerful. And that's the before. And again, like I said, if you really get up close, you know, they looked really neat, but you get up really close, you can see, they're just not doing well. Some of the zinnias are doing okay. They're just very splayed. And they're just getting very tall for this area. It's nice privacy, but it's a lot up here on the deck. Everything is really taking over the chairs, and you feel like you don't have any space. So I just thought it needed a rejuvenation. I could probably save some of the zinnias and put them in there. Maybe I'll save a couple plants and kind of tuck them around just to add just another flower. The zinnia flower will probably go quite nicely with the mum flower. Okay, so these are the finished baskets. Right there. I really like doing projects like this because it got me started on scrubbing the railings and cleaning up the deck, and it all looks so much better and fresher. Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye.